to wish you Feliz Cinco de Mayo and aloha from Taco Cat. Taco Cat kept falling, so we're gonna have, I don't know if he's gonna behave. We'll have him hang out up here. Okay. I'm very excited to be with you on the interwebs. And I'm gonna start off with one of my pretty standard Hawaiian song, and then I'll chat a little bit. And hopefully this filter's okay. My Facebook thing was being silly today with my updates. So I'm gonna start with the song and then I'll chat a little. or in Hawaiian we call it vala'au. I'll chat a little bit. But this is called That's the Hawaiian in Me. I don't like shoes upon my feet. To be at ease is such a treat. And smile at everyone I meet. That's the Hawaiian in me. I love to sing and dance for you. And give a lay to cheer you through. And with that goes a kiss or two. That's the Hawaiian in me. It's a day to be in Hawaii and be a native too. But it's greater still to play around and carry on as I do. So right out here in Hawaii, where everything is heavenly, I'm just as happy as can be. That's the Hawaiian in me. It's a great day to be in Hawaii and be a native too. But it's greater still to play around and carry on as I do. So right out here in Hawaii, where everything is heavenly, I'm just as happy as can be. That's the Hawaiian in me. That's the Hawaiian in me. That's the Hawaiian in me. Oh, that's the Hawaiian in me. Yeah. Start with the traditional Hapa song. I'm gonna give you so I'm here on behalf of this is the Cincy Music page, represent Cincinnati, and also for the Girl Meets Weapon or Girl Plus Weapon page. So I'm here to represent them and to bring you some island vibes I'm currently in Cincinnati, but hopefully we have some people maybe tuning in from other time zones and other areas. If you are not from Cincinnati, I'd love to know where you're from. If I don't know you personally, if I know you personally, I might already know where you're from. But I thought I'd bring you some island vibes, and it's kind of funny that today is Cinco de Mayo, and I already had planned to share some Hawaiian songs because it's my culture. And I love to spread awareness and help the culture stay alive by spreading awareness about it. But I thought in honor of Cinco de Mayo, there's some cool factoids I'm going to share with you about how Mexican immigration actually very highly influenced Hawaiian music. So if you weren't here and didn't hear the greeting, Feliz Cinco de Mayo and aloha. So aloha is a funny word because in Hawaiian it means hello, goodbye, and love. It's basically like that's why they have this vibe about them about having love all the time. It's like you say hello to say you love them, you say goodbye to say you love them. It's just a lot of love. So I'm here to share some of that aloha with you. And with that, so that last tune was called That's the Hawaiian in Me. And the next one I'm going to do to go with our island vibes is another again, so I'll give you some little vocabulary lessons, Hawaiian lessons with this. So hapa haole translated as half white and basically is like the Hawaiians' polite way of saying this song's in English, but it's actually kind of their insult to them that they weren't willing to learn Hawaiian, so they succumbed and made everything in English. So there's a few other words in this next song I'm going to do, another English song, that there's a few Hawaiian, or a few things you might not know about Hawaii of the words I'm going to say in here. So it talks about windward to the leeward side. And some of you who might have surfed before might be familiar with these words, but windward and leeward talks about the different sides of the island and how that refers to like the direction of the waves. So like if you've ever been surfing, you may have heard those terms. So basically when I say that in this song, it's talking about from going from one side to the other side. And then some of the foods I'm going to talk about in here is lomi salmon is basically, if you might be a little bit more familiar with poke. If you've never had poke is basically like having sushi, but it's not all put together. It's kind of like how you get like a burrito bowl, right, at Chipotle. Speaking of, but so this is kind of Americanized. So lomi salmon's like the salmon part of the poke, and then I think I'm gonna mention poi, which is if you know about the taro plant in Hawaii, it's very popular. They smash it up together and it turns into this like purple colored pudding. And I mean, that's basically the best way to describe it. It's kind of like pudding, and they really love eating that. And then there's another word in here I'm going to say is kanikapila. This is one of my favorite words, because kanikapila basically means to jam with other musicians. And so, like, I love, like, kanikapila, that just means you get together and jam with a bunch of people. That's what that means. So, so let's see. I need to, oh wait, no, it's on here. So this is called Island Style, spreading the island vibes, Island Style. Right? On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, lomi salmon with the ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. So that's Island Style. Again, aloha if you're just joining us. I know sometimes in Hawaii we call when you're kind of tardy. We the phrase is you're on Hawaiian time. I mean, there's so many people who say that like it's Black people time or it's like whatever people time. But like for real, Hawaiian time it actually makes sense because the Hawaiian time zone is like the last time zone like of the whole world. So like it really means like if you're on Hawaiian time, you're like really late. So like I know lots of people are tuning in on Hawaiian time, and so some people are actually like my relatives are for real on like literally on Hawaiian time because I was born in Hawaii, and that's why I'm sharing this music with you. And but the really cool thing about doing all this live streaming is people like my family in Hawaii and my family in Washington State, they can tune in and see my gigs, and that's really fun, and I get to see all of your gigs, and thank you for tuning in and letting me be a part of the Cincy Music live stream and the Girl Plus Weapon live stream. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a Hawaiian history lesson next, because I thought it was really cool that this timed out to be on Cinco de Mayo, and I thought it'd be I really love to share my culture's music as a way, again, to help advocate and keep indigenous cultures alive. And I think that, to me, that's very important to me because this culture is indigenous. And there's a lot of things that have gotten taken over that, like, and we get forgotten. And that's why I really like to advocate for this music because it really means a lot to me. And I know that that is a similar thing that happens with Mexican culture. And so I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to advocate for both cultures. And the very cool thing is that there is actually a connection between Hawaiian music and Mexican culture. Because when here, I'll just share this with you. This is because my brain is on a lot of adrenaline, so it's better if I read somebody else's words. So, let's see. What site is this from? I think it's I Love Hawaii. I Love Hula. AELUVHULA. ilovehula.com. And this is talking about the immigration of the Mexican cowboys. And how guitars arrived in Hawaii. So I'll just read this. So, sometime after the Christian faith had been established in Hawaii, the next significant impact on Hawaiian songs can be found in the 1840s. Mexican vaqueros came to Hawaii, those are Mexican cowboys, to educate Hawaiian cowboys, also known as paniolos, the basics of just how to look after cattle that had actually expanded since their introduction in the 1780s. These cowboys not just brought their music society in the type of tune framework, tune as well as lyrical styles, however they also brought their instruments too. This is actually how like people kind of hear the steel guitar or slap key guitar, and that's a very iconic Hawaiian sound, and it came originally from the vaqueros, actually. They introduced the whole concept. Like, that's why Spanish guitar sounds so much like Hawaiian. I actually always tell people, if they don't know how to pronounce Hawaiian words, just imagine that it's a Spanish word, because actually their vowel system is the same. So really, if when you hear me say any consonants, that's really what identifies it differently from Hawaiian and Spanish. So, like, really their vowels are all the same. So that helps you out if you're trying to pronounce any Hawaiian. Okay, just a little bit more. So a prominent type of songs in Mexico throughout the very early 19th century were rancheros songs. Having lately experienced a political transformation as well as turmoil, individuals of Mexico were appreciating the very first fruits of its freedom. Which, side note, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day, if you didn't know that. That's a different date. So, individuals of Mexico comprehended that also created onto the ranchera songs as a method of sharing a nationwide satisfaction and also identification. This was specifically real in the backwoods of the nation, where there was a solid reaction versus the upper class that had actually formerly ruled. So this is a really important social shift to have this representation of this music. That's what I think is so cool about music, is music transcends social class and race and things like that. And that's why I'm here to share this with you. I'm not going to read the rest of the site. You can check this out. It's, again, aeluvhula.com, talking about the Hawaii's Paniolos and the Mexican Vaqueros, which they're both the names of their types of cowboys. Which brings me to the next song I'm going to sing for you. Hold on. Clear my loop. This next song is written by Juana Torres Cajele, who is actually Spanish and Hawaiian. He is half and half. And he wrote this song, Na Vaqueros, about the Mexican vaqueros and how, basically what I just told you about how they came to Hawaii and influenced them. I'm going to just tell you right now, most Hawaiian songs have romantic, or maybe a little bit more than romantic, innuendos in them. So a lot of this song is translated about somebody falling in love or finding some hula girl attractive. And, that's just the nature of the songs, and, I wish I could change a little bit about that in regards to me being a female, but I'm going to read the translation of this and then I'll play it for you. Actually, I'm going to set up the loop first so I can have some cool background music, and then I'll read the translation of the song and then I'll sing it for you. So this is Na Vaqueros. So this is a song for the vaqueros, the Spanish blossom of this beloved lands. They brought guitars for the land of Spain, for the multitudes. The chorus sings, the beautiful woman dances in her beautiful dress of the moon, a true beauty indeed, causing a stir within, bound to the heart, is this beloved maiden. The horses were saddled, placed on the Florence, the ships with 3 masts, commissioned by our great king Kamehameha. All my love, dance to the music of my heart. Your love is the loveliest thing in the world. Let us make love into the evening under the stars. Oh my love, dance to the music, the songs of the vaqueros. This is a very beautiful song. I think it's really cool. It's both Hawaiian and Spanish, and I think that's really beautiful to meld 2 different cultures together. I'm a sucker for mashups, so here's this one for you. Hemele no na vaqueros, na pua sapania, o kaina aloha. Walave yamaina na kika, makaaina o Espana, no kalehulehu. Kavihine ui e hula, anamai, e un bonito traje de luna, e nani no, honape kapoli, ho'opili corazon, kavihine aloha. Wahahoa akuina lio, kauika polo lena, hamoku ikia kolu. Ua komisina ya e, kalani nui e, o kamehameha. Kavihine ui e hula, anamai, e un bonito traje de luna, e nani no, honape i kapoli, ho'opili corazon, Kawahine aloha. Ay, mi amor, bailando entre la música de mi corazón. Tu amor es lo más lindo del mundo, hagamos el amor en la noche bajo las estrellas. Kawahine ui e hula anamai, e un bonito traje de luna, nani io no, onabe kapoli. Oh, Pele corazón, Kawahine aloha. Mira mi amor bailando entre la música. Y no me vaqueros. Whew. I practiced all week pronouncing my Spanish because I was a little bit rusty. So yes, that was Vaqueros, which is talking about the Mexican cowboys and the Hawaiian cowboys, the Vaqueros and the Pañuelos. And I thought that was very suitable for Cinco de Mayo to discuss how Mexican immigration influenced, very, very highly influenced Hawaiian music and the Hawaiian guitar. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. So talking about the cowboys, that made me remember a fun fact. I need a water for a second. Whew. Need my agua. Okay. So the next song, since I talked about the Mexican cowboys, I thought I'd talk about the Hawaiian cowboys, the Pañuelos. And the very fun fact about this is that, in case you didn't know, if you don't know me, which some of you don't, and some of you who do know me may not know this, but when I grew up, I was born in Hawaii, and I moved to Washington State when I was about 8 years old, and then me and my mom felt very homesick, and so we joined a hula dancing group, which the Hawaiian word for that is halau, and my halau is, the name is Nahanu o Ku'ulei Aloha, translates as the breath and life of hula, and when I was about 12 years old in 2002, I got the opportunity, well, so before that, that group, Nahanu, we do shows and competitions. And so I had started competing I think 9 years old was my first hula competition. And when I was 12 years old in 2002, I competed in the Ka'ohana Hula Festival as a soloist. I soloed by myself, and I won. That was a fun fact. So I won a hula competition participating as a youth female category. And the song I performed is the one I'm going to sing for you next. It's called Cowboy Hula, and it's about the Pañuelos, and so it was really cute. I was in my little cowboy hat and my little hula outfit, and on my hula instrument we put these little ribbons on it to represent the lasso, and then my outfit kind of actually wasn't a non-traditional shape of the hula, like muumuu. It was actually it looked like kind of like these big shoulder kind of things like the royalty would wear actually. So let's see, this is Cowboy Hula, and yeah, this is the song that it's really fun to as now that I've studied music for a while, it makes it a lot of a different experience to learn the songs that I grew up dancing to, but I didn't understand the chords and music and stuff of it, and now I'm learning it again. It's a really fun experience. Okay, I need one more drink of water, and then I'll play Cowboy Hula. Okay. So this one I would like to dedicate to my hula kumu teacher, Ku'ule Gumapak, who is the one who I learned this song from and who supported me to be a hula soloist, and I wouldn't have won that hula competition or any... Actually, I don't think I would have pursued music if it wasn't for how much she invested in me and really pushed me to be independent. Yeah, so I dedicate that to her, and also to my family, of course, to my mom and my dad for always supporting me and everything I do. And, you know, anything that I win is always because other people were supporting me. So this is Cowboy Hula, about the Paniolos, the Hawaiian cowboys. Do the English first so you know what I'm saying. It's like the dolphin fish. It's as they go sneaking about in the forest. Oh wait, hold on. Where to go? Coiling the lasso correctly on the pommel of the saddle. Havele pono iho ke kaula ilila kamaku o kanoho isalia. As we call out, you answer, oh, small John, head of the cowboys. Hey, Akumako, hey, oh, my, oh, ela, o kioni li ke po cowboy. This is the That's Cowboy Hula. I did that song for my hula competition that I won as a soloist for. Fun fact. Okay. Let me see. What time is it? Donde? Oh, I'm doing good. Okay. I'm gonna attempt something. So hopefully going to... Oh, hi. Hi. Meow, meow. Yay, my dad is here. Haven't been able to say hi to everybody yet. Aloha! If you are just joining. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Luann. Hi, other Sarah. I think I saw Brian. And I think I saw other Brian. 2 Brians. Both of my guitar friend Brians. And yeah, good to see you guys. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna change my angle because I think, you know, I can't be talking to you about how I want a hula competition and not hula for you, right? So I have to readjust a little bit. I don't want to mess things up too much though, so you might not be able to see the full screen of me, but that's okay. Let's see. Relocating. Oh. I just want to scoot back a little so you can see. Yeah, sorry if you're easily motion sickness. Look away. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait, this way. Okay. Woo! Okay, the next song I'm going to do is, because I want to dance a little hula for you. Let's see if I can coordinate this. This is called Sophisticated Hula, and I'm going to attempt to sing it and play it for you. We're going to see how this goes. Okay. Oh. Delete my loop. Okay. Whoop. Okay, hold on. Hands on your hips. Do your hula dips. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Oh, swing your partners round. Soon you'll cover ground. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The native hula maidens, they love to dance. They do the dancing to the beating of drums. And now sophisticated hula's your chance. So stop your dancing while the melody runs. Dance to the music sweet. Soon you will repeat. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Hands on your hips. Do your hula dips. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Oh, swing your partners round. Soon you'll cover ground. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The native hula maidens, they love to dance. They do the dancing to the beating of drums. And now sophisticated hula's your chance. So stop your dancing while the melody runs. Dance to the music sweet. Soon you will repeat. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Oh, hands on your hips. Do your hula dips. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Swing your partners round. Soon you'll cover ground. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The native hula maidens, they love to dance. They do the dancing to the beating of drums. And now sophisticated hula's your chance. So stop your dancing while the melody runs. Ooh. Dance to the music sweet. Soon you will repeat. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Whew. Man, that was a good workout for today. Okay, let me reassemble myself. And then I have an original song to share with you. Holy man. Yeah, singing or dancing it and then trying to sing it again. I maybe shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Fun times. Oh, okay. Oh, it's hard to move this music stand after doing that. All right, almost back. Oh, hi, Rob. Hi, Brad. Aloha, whoever else joined. Oh, I'm doing all this craziness. And I don't know if you noticed, but I grabbed a different ukulele because that was the closest one. Okay. Oh, Rob, you came just in time because this is your favorite thing. This is #SoundHug for you to hopefully de-stress you. So, before I share the next song, gotta catch my breath actually, that's what I have to do. The next song's an original, because I've been reflecting on, I don't know, sometimes when I get stuck with songwriting, I think about my roots, yeah, that's why I'm sharing my music. I think about my roots. Hi, Dan! Aloha! I think about my roots, and then, I don't know, I've been hanging out a lot with Jess Lamb, and I really love her platform of using mantras as a way to write her songs. And so then I had this thought one day of ooh, maybe I should use some Hawaiian words as mantras. And I thought about this chant that my hula group used to do called the Aloha chant. And I've been talking about aloha, but here's the thing, I'm going to break the word down for you, because you probably didn't know, unless you saw me live at Listing Loon with Girl Plus Weapon. I shared the song a little bit then, and I use this as a platform for the TED Cincinnati. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, not doing the TED things right now, but hopefully soon. So I want to break the word aloha down for you. So, the aloha chant we used to chant, broke it down, and it's a acronym, if you can see it, and it's hard to kind of see the little words, but I'll read it for you. So the first A in aloha is the word akahai, which translates as kindness. L is the word lokahi, which means unity. O is the word olu olu, which means agreeable or pleasantness. H is ha'a, which also is an H word, humility. And the last A in aloha is ahonui, which means patience. And our hula teacher would have us chant this as a reminder to practice those virtues in our life and our dancing. And I think it's a really good reminder for how we should love other people. Love other people with kindness, unity, being pleasant, being humble, and having patience with other people. I think that's the true meaning of loving other people, not just an aloha, I love tacos, happy Cinco de Mayo, yay, I love things, yay, tequila. No, it's this is real love, right? That. And then I was searching, Google searching, like I always do, Rob goes off to Googling, and so I found another broken down translation of aloha that I really love, and it breaks down the word aloha into different sections. So so at the top of this one, aloha, the common translation that everybody knows. Oh, am I back? I hope I'm back. I look like I'm moving. Okay. I'm going to keep talking just in case, because I don't want to get disconnected. So anyways, if I'm back, aloha typically translated, it means to say hello and goodbye and love. That's what I said at the beginning. To greet you, saying aloha. But broken down again, I love this. Alo means the word joy. And oha means the word being present and sharing. And ha means the word life energy. So if you put this translation together, they translate it as joyfully sharing life. And I just think that's so beautiful. Like, that's how we should love other people, is joyfully sharing our life. And that's what I ideally am trying to do with my music, is sharing aloha. That's what I mean when I say I'm sharing aloha or spreading aloha, is I'm trying to joyfully share my life with you. Or, what is that again? Having joy, being present, and giving energy. Like, I think that's a really beautiful way to say how you like to have true love for somebody, right? Like, actual love is being present with people and sharing their energy. Like, my friend Rob was giving the analogy of, like, he was giving me a spoon. He has things on his plate, but he generously, like, listened to me and he gave me a spoon. And I think that's, like, what it means to give energy to people, like, and being intentional about that energy you give to people. And that's really how we can love each other. And so that's something I wanted to share as I sing this next song. I might see if I can put this in the shot so you can continue to meditate on these words while I sing them, so you can think about these words, because the next one's meant to be kind of more of a meditation. Kind of hard to see, but it just at least kind of reminds you what that means. Okay, so this is Aloha, an original by SG. Woo! Oh no, my cord is stuck. Whoa. Somebody else turned on. still there? Yeah, that one's a good wind down one, huh? Aloha! Joyfully sharing life. Yes. Okay. I think I have... How many got more? Oh, yes, two more. Two more very important songs. Okay. Hopefully I don't get emotional with these last two. So, the last two, first of all, mahalo, or thank you for being here. Thank you, mahalo to Cincy Music for allowing the local musicians in Cincinnati to have a platform to share our music with quarantine and without quarantine. They're very, very supportive of us, and mahalo to Cincy Music. And mahalo to Sarah D. I'm Sarah G. She's Sarah D. For hosting Girl Plus Weapon is an amazing organization right now that helps support like emerging artists that identify as female or different female orientations. And it's just a very beautiful organization, and it's so much. Hopefully you guys, when we are out of quarantine and staying at home, you can come to a Girl Plus Weapon event, because it's very awesome platform for people being vulnerable and sharing their heart, sharing their life, sharing their energy with you. And some of that is a little bit weird on the live streams, and so hopefully you can go like that page, go like the Girl Plus Weapon page, and you can hopefully come to an in-person event. I mean, when somebody is vulnerable and sharing their life with you, it's a lot different when you get to do it in person. So I promise you want to be there in person the next time we can be in person. So she normally has been hosting at Listing Loon, and thank you, Sarah D., for all the things you have been doing for the community. And she's been helping host online open mics and things you should check out too. So mahalo to everybody, and mahalo to everybody tuning in. Aloha, Joe. I see us joining. Aloha. So I'm gonna finish up the set, and normally, so I saved these last two songs for the end on purpose, because normally it's a tradition anytime we had like a hula competition, a hula show, or a kanika pila, like a jam. It's always tradition to sing these last two songs at the very end of our time, and it's a way to like bring everybody together, and it's kind of very like and so normally we all get together and we hold hands and we sing these last two songs together. One of them you might recognize, the other you might not. So I'll translate them as I'm singing it for you too. So the first one is Hawaii Aloha, and that one, I'll translate it as I'm singing that one. And then I'm going to segue it into Aloha Oi, which you may have heard before, but I really wanted to share Aloha Oi because I just think I'm feeling kind of emotional. Aloha Oi is typically a song that they would sing to, like, the people would sing to the sailors before they went to war, or and then later in time it was a way to sing a song to say goodbye to somebody. And I don't know, the song gets me emotional right now because the words are just try not to get too emotional. So it's one fond embrace, a ho'i a'eau, which is ere I depart, until we meet again. And that just gets me really emotional to think about this song, Aloha Oi, because, again, the point of it is to say goodbye. Like, you know you're going to see that person again, even if it's hard to be away from them for a long period of time. And I just think that it's very relevant to the state that we're all in right now of, like, you know, some of you are alone, and some of you are unable to see your family members. Some of you are really struggling with the home situation you're in. And so this song, I think it means a lot about, like, I until we see each other again, like, there's hope, like, there is going to be a time where we will get to see each other in person again. And, like, it gets me emotional because I think about all the people that I might not see this summer that I typically get to see. And that's who I dedicate Aloha Oi to, all of my tribe, my people that I don't get to see right now, but I will get to see you someday. So this is Hawaii Aloha and Aloha Oi. Oh, I wanted to say, in Hawaii Aloha, there's a part where I sing the words. It goes, Oli, Oli. And normally there's a, gosh, I'm blanking on the word right now, but it's like an echo part. So, like, I'm going to teach you how to sing it if you want to sing it along with me. So my part goes, Oli, and you go, Oli, Oli, and then I go, Oli, and you go, Oli, Oli, so together that's like, Oli, 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 so I'm going to do it one more time. Oli, 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 Oli. So that's where you'll see, if you want to sing along, that's your little part that you can join in if you want. And I won't hear you, but I'm going to pretend like I can hear you. Okay. You'll know when that part is, I promise. I'll, like, give a head nod. Classical music head nod. Okay, so Hawaii Aloha and Aloha Oi. Mahalo for joining in, and until we meet again. Mahalo for tuning in. Oh, hi, my cousin Diana. Mahalo everyone for tuning in. Aloha. Aloha to you. And Feliz Cinco de Mayo. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And please, if you have not yet, follow Cincy Music and follow Girl Plus Weapon on Facebook. And you're welcome to follow my Facebook link. It's Sarah Gorak, or at Sarah Gorak Music, or I put the tag. I don't know where it is. Put the tag. You're free to Venmo me. I use all of my tips to actually pay it forward and tip other people, my other friends. I am very grateful. I am in a position that my finances are stable, but the only thing I just don't have is spare money. So any of your tips, I like to pay forward. So if you tip me, I like to save that money to pay or to support and tip other people, my musician friends. I use it to support my mentors who invest in teaching me, and I use that money towards supporting local businesses. So if you feel inclined to tipping me, my Venmo is Sarah E. Gorak, and I have PayPal, paypal.me/Sarah Gorak. I use that money to pay it forward. One thing, if you would like to help me out, though, is I'm planning, I launched my Patreon because I really am passionate about sharing music with students. I'm very passionate about teaching. And if you'd like to let anybody know who is interested in taking music lessons, especially children, I really love working with children. I have a Patreon I'm launching this summer called Jam Wizard School, where I'm going to help coach students who sign up for my Patreon. I'm going to release a mini video instructional series of songs they want to learn, fun things like Dance Monkey or whatever they want to learn. Or and then another special thing that's in my Patreon is I'm going to have special patron only a concert series featuring some very good friends of mine. And so actually, even if you're not a child and you would like to tune into that concert series, go check out the Patreon. It's patreon.com/music magicians. And I have different tier levels. Again, you don't actually even have to be a student. You could just sign up for the concert series level. And you can tune into the special concert series featuring my friends that I hope to help support. And yeah, there's going to be instructional videos and other fun things like Q&A sessions and things via Patreon. So if you'd like to go check that out, or share that with anybody or any parents that you think would be interested in their music education for their children, or you could want to learn something. Doesn't have to. Jam Wizards could be kids or adults, right? So yeah. So mahalo again, mahalo Sarah, other Sarah, and everybody who tuned in. It was very good to see you, and I hope I see you soon. Until we meet again, aloha oi.